Hey guys, welcome back. It's literally been months since I've posted a video. I keep saying I need to be more consistent and I'm just not. But this time around, I really feel like, I have no excuse not to post. It's literally just like laziness, because I think of all the time, like how much time it takes me to edit all the videos because I'm just terrible at editing. That's why I literally just don't post. But anyway, I feel like a lot has happened since I last posted a video, and I just want to talk about it because I really am just so grateful how everything has been lining up. The last time I posted, I'm trying to even think what it was. I'm pretty sure I was just like answering a question on like financial aid or something like that. But basically, since the last time I posted, I got a job as a nursing assistant. It's part-time, so it's not a lot, but it's tiring. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I basically change people, white people. The amount of butts I have seen is actually ridiculous, but it's crazy because certain things that would probably gross me out or scare me literally does not affect me at all anymore. Like, it's actually crazy, and I'm like dealing with blood and drains, and never would I have ever imagined that I would be doing this without being in nursing school or having some sort of degree or anything like that. So when did I get this job? I got this job in November of 2021. I just applied on the hospital's website. Thankfully it's near me. It's about like a half hour away from me. I have the day shift, so I work 7 to 3 p.m. Yeah, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. And yeah, like, I honestly love it. And I think that just shows that I'm on the right path. And I'm grateful that I love it, because it really was, I was scared that I wasn't going to like it. Minus me being in contact with like feces and urine all the time, which that's just the nature of the job, like whatever. I don't know, I just really love it. I have met so many people, like, and they all have their own story, and just talking to just all the nurses and all the patients, the people I meet, the doctors, like, it's just amazing. Like, it really is a great experience and solidifies that I really am on the right path. And I'm so excited to see what the future holds. And I've met just some great people, and some of the people that I have met, some nurses and just faculty there, either have attended or work at my top choice in schools. So hearing their insight on it as well really gave me some, I don't know, like, I don't even know, like, inside scoop or just details in general information on the program. So other than me getting a nursing assistant job, I have applied to 3 nursing programs. And I'm not gonna say which ones just yet. I mean, I'll say like 2 of them, but I don't want to jinx the one that I really want to get into. So the first program that I got into, and originally this was my not number 1 choice. Actually, I think I messed up my words. This was my number 1 choice, but I did not get into the program. And this one was Stony Brook University, and it's a SUNY school, if anyone knows, State University of New York. SUNYs, I feel like, are harder to get into just because they're on the cheaper end, and yeah, I mean, every nursing program I feel like is great, but this one I do know has a great reputation. So I did not get into that school, but I know why. I really messed up. After I submitted my application, the deadline was back in October. I remember it was like October 15th. I remember I submitted everything in early. After everything was due, I was looking on my portal for the application, and I did not submit my resume. So I literally had an incomplete on my application. So I'm like, how did I miss this? But if I can be honest, like, I at this point in my life, I don't see myself moving out to Long Island, or even staying with my dad or other family on Long Island to go to that program. It's really far out in like Suffolk County, and I just like, I don't know, not something I'm willing to sacrifice now. But especially, I got a dog now, so I feel like he's great like therapy for me, and being in a stressful program, I'm gonna need him around. So for me personally, that outweighs going to that program. But I didn't get in anyway, so whatever. Second program that I applied to, and it was my first acceptance. I got accepted, we are in March now, and it was last month in February. And it is, I went there for undergrad. I got accepted into Pace University in Manhattan. Their program, I attended their information sessions and everything, so it does seem like a great program. And there is someone on YouTube that I had watched her videos, and she's gone to the program and she loved it. But their program is only 11 months, and I'm on Staten Island right now. I am far out on Staten Island, so it takes me longer to get into the city. So that, plus I don't know where I would be placed for my clinical sites. I mean, I do love that PACES program. Their clinicals, they have a wide range of clinicals. It's all throughout the boroughs, Long Island, Jersey. So, which is a pro and a con for me, because personally, when it comes to commuting, my car isn't even that reliable, if I could be honest. I feel like it's always breaking down. So where I am, I don't want to be placed in a clinical that's really far. So that was just always something in my head. But since it was the first school I gotten into, and I've only applied to 3 programs, and I got denied from the first one, I accepted my offer at Pace, and I am still waiting on the third school. But yeah, if I do end up going to Pace, like, I'll still be super happy. The only thing is that it's 11 months opposed to, let's just say, like 12, 15, 18 months, like other accelerated programs. So that's just something that's stressing me out a little more, because since accelerated programs are just so fast-paced and stressful, I don't know, like, I can't only imagine how stressful the 11-month program is. Like, that, like 11 months, so that's me for 11 months. I mean, granted, either way, I don't think I could work in an accelerated program at all, but 11 months of commuting, like almost every day, going to clinicals from 7 to 3, study time, like money going towards commuting. For me personally, like, this is all stressing me out, for like where I am and just like going to this program. But either way, I know Pace is a great school, and I know the campus and everything. So if I do end up going there, then I'm gonna be so happy and grateful. But right now, I do kind of hope I get into my third choice, because it's a lot closer. But the con is that I know it's going to be more expensive, and I don't know why it's more expensive. I mean, actually I do know why. It is 15 months opposed to 11 months. And that is another reason why I'm leaning towards this program. Not only is it closer, but it's longer. So, I mean, either way, the program's going to be stressful, but having it be, 4 months? Why can't I do math right now? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 4 months. I swear, I don't know. It's just, I'm a little off right now, but it being like 4 months longer, I do feel like that'll lessen the load a little bit. I don't know, fingers crossed. Like, I just hope it is better stress wise. But so a pro on that is that, for this program, it's very competitive. I don't know how many seats they have open for this program. I know Pace has 80 seats. I was lucky enough to have a seat in that program. But for this program, you have to take the TEAS exam and interview. So it was the other day. So today is Friday. On Tuesday, I got an email from admissions inviting me to interview, and I saw that, and it was so weird because, so this was Tuesday, I was off from work, and Tuesday morning, because for this school, I don't get their emails. Like, I always have to type it into my email search bar because it always goes into promotions. So I was like, yeah, I brought my laptop down. I'm like sitting in my den, and I think I'm like drinking my coffee, and I'm like, you know what? Let me just type in the school. So I typed it in, and there it is. I got the invitation, and I was like, oh my God, it was like meant to be. So I got the invitation, I accepted the invitation, and of course, like, last 2 days I've been working, and as I'm working, I can't even like go into our nurses lounge and answer the phone because I'm with patients during this time. I get 2 missed calls from an unknown number, and I'm pretty sure it was the nursing department trying to schedule an interview with me. And thankfully I'm off today, and this morning I made sure I had my phone like on full volume. I had my Apple Watch on so I could get that notification too. I literally see the unknown number call me again, so I answered it, and it really was her, the nursing department, whatever. So I explained her the situation. She was super understanding. She was so nice. So we scheduled an interview. I have my interview next week, and I am just so excited. And she said I am the first round. I made it through to like the first round of interviews. So she said it was honestly kind of promising. She basically said that if I made it through I made it to the first round of interviews, then that's a good sign. So basically I just need to schedule my TEAS exam, take that, submit that by April 15th, and a month after that I will get my answer. So a month after my interview. So my interview is next week, so probably beginning of April I should hear back. So I don't know, I'm just like, I don't know, after hearing that, I'm just so grateful just to be in this position, if I could be honest. Like, I remember this program that I'm interviewing for. I remember last year when I was taking the prereqs and I was gathering up all the information on every school that I'm somewhat interested in, I looked at this school and I was like, wow, it would be so amazing to go here. The reputation is great. I know so many people that have gone there. My aunt went there years ago for nursing. It's close to me. It would just be amazing. But I remember looking at the requirements, and their GPA requirement is higher than what I have. And I remember just doubting myself and being like, wow, like, there's no shot I could get into this program. Like, I may not even apply. And I was so close to not applying, but I was like, you know what, let me just do it anyway. And now look. And like, she acknowledges that my GPA is on the lower side, but I justified myself in my essay because in undergrad I did go through something that basically contributed or led to my grades falling a little bit. It was something really personal, and so I guess the admissions committee or whoever is reviewing my application is understanding, and they see where I'm coming from, because part of the reasoning why my grades were lower contributes to one of the reasons why I want to be a nurse. So just having that experience with admissions, just understanding, it's giving me a really good feeling about this school. I just don't want to jinx anything, because I know that if I don't get in, then it's just not meant to be, and I will go to PACE, and I don't want to use PACE as a second choice. But just for me personally, when it comes to transportation, this other school is a lot closer to me. But I do know that PACE would offer me more options in clinicals. I feel like I don't know, I'm not in any program yet right now, so I feel like I can't really speak, but just from the information I have been given through like admissions counselors and information sessions and all that, this is what I've gathered. But yeah, so I don't know, after hearing back from the admissions, someone from admissions or the nursing department today, I'm just feeling like super grateful where I am right now. and a lot could happen in a year. Like, seriously, last year when I was taking all my prereqs, like all that hard work, just studying and like saying no to hanging out, like when certain friends would like ask me to do something, and just putting myself first and my studies first, like it all pays off. Like, and I always just have flashbacks to a certain moment. It was during the COVID pandemic, like the big lockdown. I remember when I just like grabbed my laptop, I sat on my bed, and I was just like, just thinking of what can I do, like, to be fulfilled in life, and just like researching. And I read more on nursing because I don't know, like nursing just scared me away when I was younger. Like in high school, I never thought I could do it, being around like blood and bodily fluids, but I don't know, it was something in that moment when I realized like all the different not alternatives, but just different paths nurses could take. Like now I was thinking before, and I was like, oh wow, like when I have a family one day, I could be a school nurse, and when in my 20s, I'm gonna hopefully be a travel nurse. And it's just like, I don't know, I probably sound so crazy right now, but I just think back to that moment when I really realized, I'm like, wow, okay, there's accelerated programs out there. I could become a nurse. There's so many different paths I could take as a nurse. I could get my master's, and that is my long-term goal, to get my master's, be a nurse practitioner. I really want to be a primary care provider. And yeah, it's just like so amazing. And like, I don't know, it's just crazy because even like me and like two friends, like we're all going through career changes right now, and just really discovering who we are and what we love to do. And life is just what you make of it. If that's what my friends and I were talking about this weekend. And just, you really just have to do what makes you happy. If you don't like something, you're not bound to do anything. Like, you do what you want to do, and that's the end of it. And I'm doing what I want to do. And if I don't end up liking nursing or a certain path in nursing, then I could always like switch it up and do something else. Work in a hospital, work in an office, like whatever it may be. So yeah, this is just me like giving like a little update, and just me, yeah, just saying how grateful I am. So I'm very excited to see if I get into this program. Maybe I will do a video on the interview and how that goes, and if I get in. So I don't know, I have to get better at this, but yeah, just wanted to express this. And yeah, if you're on the fence about doing something, just go for it. Like, obviously finances come into play, and these programs are super expensive. Like, it stresses me out every day how I'm going to pay for this. But if you just manage everything very precisely, and as long as you have the passion and drive to do what you're happy about or what makes you happy, then you will be successful. I just know it. I believe in you. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Bye guys.